What is up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, back with something stupid. Okay, so this is a match of Pokemon I just played. I've been getting back into Pokemon so I could start recording it again. I've been playing a bit. And this is a game that just happened, and I played exponentially terribly, okay? Like, this wasn't even kind of bad. This was really bad. But you have to see how this turns out. Okay, I'm gonna play with music off. So, I'm up here, I guess, Pink Reaper. He opens up with the Tyranitar, I open up with the Metagross. I go straight for the Stealth Rocks, expecting him to switch. He comes out to a Jirachi. I want none of this Jirachi. I just want to have a free switch in, no question. I just explode outright. I just want out on that thing, because I don't want anything on my team paralyzed. I hate being paralyzed. So I bring in the Nape, and I expect him to switch, but I expect him to switch to Gastrodon, so I bring in the Breloom. And in comes Immense, and I'm like, well, shoot. So it can either Outrage here or it can Fire Blast, but either way, I don't want to lose Breloom. Breloom was way too important to lose to me. So I just throw out Scissor. I'm like, you know what, you can have it. I hope he Outrages, but no, he Fire Blasts. But it's here that I learned that this right here is a Moxie Mense, a Scarfed Moxie Mense, because it's not got Life Orb and it's not got Recovery, so I know it's stuck on Fire Blast right now. So I go into Tyranitar, and I double switch out back into Breloom, knowing he's going to go into Conkeldurr. Either that or Gastrodon. Those are his only two choices. And, I throw up a Spore right here. It falls asleep. What happens here? I cannot remember. I know I switch out. No, I just throw out a Focus Punch. That's right. I throw out a Focus Punch just wanting to hit something, hoping he actually goes to Salamence, but he doesn't. He goes into Reuniclus. Kind of a bummer Pokemon, but at the very least I figure out right here it's a Life Orb Reuniclus. It does not have Leftovers Recovery, which is very nice for me. So I go into Infernape, let it die. Straight up. I don't need Infernape anymore, because Infernape's not going to really be able to do too much to that team. Bring in Tyranitar, expecting him to switch out. I go for a single Dragon Dance, hoping he'll go to, like, Gastrodon, or no, I'm sorry, I go for, Crunch. I should have gone for a single Dragon Dance, that's what should have done there. But I Dragon Dance once here on the Conkeldurr, it's still asleep. And I take the risk. I want to have that double dance so I can be faster than the Salamence. Although thinking back to it now, I don't think I'd actually be faster than Salamence. I'd only hit 521 speed. He'd be at... no, he'd only be at 450. Yeah, I should have been able to outspeed him if I did that. But he wakes up on that turn and he goes for that... that Mach Punch, which kills me, which is a bummer. But he switches out here into Gastrodon when I bring in my Zapdos, one of my only two remaining Pokemon. He is now up 6-0 on me, and I've dealt very little damage. But I bring in Breloom, hoping maybe the Ice Beam doesn't kill me, but he actually goes for Toxic, and this is where it gets awesome. Okay, so I don't Spore here. I go straight for the Substitute, knowing he's going to switch. And what is he switching into? Reuniclus. Great for me. I want Reuniclus asleep. This is the biggest problem on his whole team right now. I don't care about anything else on his team. So I Spore it, and I just start throwing out Focus Punches, because now I just need it to die. I'm faster than it, so if it wakes up, even if it breaks my sub, I can Spore it again. It's not a big problem. So I get the first Focus Punch, and it wakes up. But when it wakes up, it uses Trick Room. That was a terrible idea. So now he's faster than me. That's obvious, but I'm behind a sub. But then he switches out! That is I don't even understand that. So he switches out to a Conkeldurr. And just lets me get that free Spore off. So I just go for the Seed Bomb. I know I'm going to be... or actually, I expected him to be using Mach Punch anyways, just trying to wake up. So here comes a Jirachi, but I'm now faster than Jirachi because of Trick Room, so I get another free Spore off, which is great. And there's still two turns of it left, too. Like, I'm faster than a lot of his Pokemon because of Trick Room right now. So he switches out, brings in Salamence, but Salamence is going to die to the Stealth Rocks plus Focus Punch. There's no way he's going to survive that Focus Punch. Focus Punch to Salamence without Intimidate still does like 56%. So in comes Jirachi again. And Breloom, Focus Punch again. Look at this. I am literally coming back with just this one Pokemon. I have done nothing with anything else. I brought in Breloom, and I have just been playing Breloom, and I am coming back. So, I get a Focus Punch, Jirachi doesn't wake up, so now Trick Room is gone, but now that means I'm faster than his 3 remaining Pokemon. And I can one-hit KO them all. Spore Uniclus, I would have just gone for the Seed Bomb here. But what happens... Or no, I do go for the Seed Bomb here. He goes for Gastrodon. Gastrodon gets one-hit KO'd. And at this point, I think he's just going to dip. Yeah, he forfeits. Because at this point, I can one-hit KO both of his Pokemon, and he can't beat me. Only one of his Pokemon can attack, and that's Tyranitar, and it'd get one-hit KO'd by Focus Punch. And then Reuniclus is asleep, slower than me, and I can one-hit KO it with Seed Bomb. So literally, I just 6-0'd his whole team with just a Breloom. Did nothing else. I got a Breloom switch in free, and all I did was force that Breloom Foo, and look at that. I 6-0'd a team with that. That was terrible. That should not have happened. I should have lost that game because I played so poorly. I did not predict well, but it doesn't even matter because Breloom is OP. Breloom is Plant Man, and Breloom cares not. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Pink Reaper signing out.